Dude, Christian just told me that the cops are here. We're back. Yesterday was my first day of school and I only had 2 classes. It was Intro to Social Work and Art History. They were really good. The first day in social work, our professor already had us crying. He told us his whole life story and it was really sad and we were crying. Well, not really. He was crying. We had like red eyes and they were watery, but we didn't cry. I just heard sniffling, and there were 3 of us only in that class yesterday. But it's cool. Today is Aiden's birthday and his birthday party. So if you didn't know, we rent tables, chairs, and we have 2 bounce houses. So we rent them. We just started doing this like a couple months ago. And we're gonna put one of them up for the party. Aiden's party is in full blast right now, but we had a little bit of a situation. She is always a situation. Nancy, what happened now?
Okay, so what happened was, where is that?
Oh, right here.
Right there. So we found this and we cleaned it really good and disinfected it because, you know, we don't want no infection or anything or disease. I put it on thinking it was the actual Kylie one, but I don't think it's the actual Kylie one because it was like crumbling and it kept coming off. So
yeah, I don't know how you can tell if it's fake or not, but I'm pretty sure it's fake. Now we're in the car and I'm waiting for her to get retouched or whatever. We're gonna be done here in like 20 minutes.
Not even.
Aiden's party, y'all. Look at all the peeps. Where Diana? The bounce house. How do I zoom in? That little turn. Yeah, to the right. Look at the little bounce house. Ah. That's somebody's mama taking care of him. Who's that little girl? Look at that little boy. Let's zoom in. Let's see who we see. Hey, that's my sister. Ah! That's my sister. Hey, you so blurry, homegirl. Who's that kid? Look at the neighbors on Facebook. I think she was on Facebook. But the other peeps left to work. Nancy retouched her makeup for nothing. She had to leave. She retouched it to stay for 5 minutes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aiden. Happy birthday to you. Que le sople, que le sople. ¡Bravo! Mañanitas. Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te la cantamos aquí. Despierta, Aiden, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajarillos cantan, la luna ya se metió. ¡Bravo!
¡Que le muerda!
¡Que le muerda! Hey, what you got there? What is that? Let me see what's inside. You got some bubbles? Play-Doh? Yeah?
Play-Doh bubble.
Okay. Ven, enséñaselo a Chelly. Enséñaselo a Chelly. Alright, this is chaos. I'm so disorganized. I don't know what's going on. That's A for Abel's. It says happy birthday, but it's not Abel's birthday. Oh, they're dancing already. So I come in my room thinking it's gonna be all like I left it in, right? And this is I stepped on Josie. This is what I find. Them watching the fight.
No way. I mean, no. I think they were reading it.
And Alex was the only sensible one and asked if they asked me. But no, they didn't. I'll leave y'all to it. Alright. That's my family for you. Oh, it isn't really? Yeah, it is. Dude, Christian just told me that the cops are here. What? Hi. Hello.
Who's in charge here?
That house over there?
What, over here?
Yeah.
Okay. She probably knows.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Hola.
Here, I'll take you. Do you want me to take you to them?
You to who? Yeah, someone called 911 on accident. I think it was probably a little kid.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's, you know, mistake. I know, but we have to come out and check.
Well,
So, is this 455?
it's this one right here.
Oh, is there a party going?
Yes.
You guys are together.
¿Alguien le habló accidentalmente a los policías?
It's no big deal. Just make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Was there a party?
Yes, it's still going on a birthday party, but like our parties usually last till like 3
You guys,
a.m.
You guys know how to do it. I know. I go to so many of these, and they are 3 a.m. exactly. They're up, and it's great.
¿Alguien le habló a los policías?
Ya se lo llevaron.
¿Quién?
Abraham.
¿A quién le habló?
Yeah,
Who's in charge?
they tried calling the emergency.
It's no big deal, man. I just got to make sure everybody's okay.
No, he was okay, but they took him to the hospital.
What happened?
We were racing, and he hitting the finish line. He tripped. And he fell on his shoulder. I think he dislocated.
Little boy?
No, the owner of the house.
Abraham?
The
Yeah,
owner?
Abraham.
My brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law. So he just.
Yeah, he just dislocated. He was hurting, and they said, "Well, the hospital is just like right here."
So they took him.
Yeah, they took him. His
Okay.
wife took him.
How old is he?
28.
Oh,
29.
okay. An adult.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Well, everybody here's okay, right?
Yeah.
Having a good time.
All right.
Keep having. I'd stay if I could. But you guys
You're
always
invited.
Thank you for coming, sir.
You're welcome. Y'all be safe. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Abraham le trataron de hablar a la emergencia porque se cayó y mejor se lo llevan al hospital. False alarm, guys. Everything is a-okay here, as you saw by that interaction. Wild interaction. It's been a few days since the party. The party was on Saturday and today is Monday night. But let me explain the whole cop situation that you last saw. I think that's the last thing you saw. But okay, so I was here at the house and then we were going over to where the other people were. And then Christian was like, I think the cops are here. And I was like, no, this is a private road. This is private property and like the cops don't really show up here during parties. I mean, I know they're allowed to come in here if like there's an emergency or whatever they need to. But we've had parties here for a couple of years now and they've never called the cops. Nobody has. We're pretty far away from the neighbors, but like they can still hear the music because we party till like 3 a.m. So anyway, I was like, alright. So I walk over and the cop shines the light at us. It was me and Vanessa walking towards him. So he walks up and he's like, he was asking if somebody called. And I said, no, nobody called the cops. I mean, why would we? But he said that they think a child may have called accidentally. So I was like, oh, well, the one that usually calls is asleep right now, which is Abel, because he has called the 911 3 times already. And they didn't come because I luckily got the phone from him and explained that it was an accident. He asked who the owner of the property was or whatever, so I was going to go take him to Abraham, which is my brother-in-law. So I was like, I can go take you to him over there where the party is. One of Abraham's cousins, he's older, he walks over, he's like, oh, they already took him to the hospital. And I was like, they took who to the hospital? Because I was so lost. I had no idea what was going on because I was here at my house. And he said, so I was getting information from him while he was telling the cop, so I put the pieces all together, and this is what happened. The guys, I don't even know what they were doing. I don't even know whose idea it was. But some of the older, not even guys, men started racing. Like, I guess they wanted to see who could run faster. So Abraham was racing, and keep in mind that it's dark at night. It was maybe like, what time was it? Maybe it was like around midnight. They had probably been drinking a few beers, you know, and they were running on not level ground. So while they were running, Abraham tripped on, I don't even know, a hole, his own feet. I don't even know what he tripped on. But he tripped, landed on his shoulder pretty badly from what I hear, because probably his head too, I'm not sure. Because they said he started like kind of losing consciousness. He said he was really having a really hard time breathing, and I don't know, some people said he was like convulsing. I don't know, but his sister panicked. She was the one that called 911, but she doesn't speak a lot of English. So I guess she couldn't really understand and she hung up, or my sister or Diana was like, I'll just take him there, and she hung up. I don't know what happened, but she probably hung up, which is why they thought it was a child that called. Actually, right now, they're at the doctor. Actually, not anymore. They went to go get their medicine, their prescription. They have been at the doctor all day, and it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Alright, but yeah, that was basically it for the party. I didn't vlog a lot of the party because I was helping to pass out food, make sure everything was going well, visiting family and stuff. But I gotta go now because tomorrow I have school again.